Okay, yes, longer videos. All right, still in New Orleans. I'm in a really cool courtyard right now. That is the it's backwards. Let me turn it around this way. Yep, it's not gonna work. I don't know how to do this. It's the historic Herman Grima house, 1839. Wow. So while I'm here, gonna connect in and see who's around me, right? Why not? I feel like I need to sit down to do this. Huh, interesting. All right. So hopefully you can hear me okay. All right, so as I'm looking around here, I feel like I'm sensing horses, like a livery, or however you say that word, a livery. Like there's been horses here. There's been horses here. There's been a caretaker of the horses here. That's who I'm picking up right now as the guy that took care of the horses. He was a stable, I don't know the names, guys, a stable hand, a guy who, a horseman? Is he saying a horseman? He's a horseman? Anyway, very thin man, not very tall. Not as tall as the horses, right? So if a horse is 16 hands, he wasn't quite as tall as that. I do believe this man is African American that I'm talking to. Creole. He's Creole. That's different. He's telling me that's different than African American. So he's Creole. His ancestors are Creole. He's telling me he has family here now in New Orleans that are living. He's very proud of that. Actually, he's very proud of that. That his lineage, right? His kids had kids, so he has people that live here. He's very proud of them. He's telling me that one of his, I don't know, some of them have gone into the medical field. To him, that's very important. It was very important to get an education for him. I feel like he's telling me he was here about 1901. Some of his, I don't know how many greats, like great grandkids, or 3 or 4 greats. I mean, I think they had kids pretty young, so he might be somebody's great grandfather by now. He's jumping all around. He's telling me now that 1915, something happened in 1915. He got sick. He got injured. He really couldn't work. Something like he broke this part of his leg, like below his. He broke this part of his leg. It was a horse accident. I mean, he just basically got stepped on, and it broke his leg. Anyway, that was in 1915. 1918, I want to say that he died around 1920. The flappers, I'm seeing those people, flappers. I'm seeing 1920s. I think he crossed over. At that point, he was already a grandfather, if not a great-grandfather. He's showing me he has silver hair. He's telling me like mine. His hair is short, though, shorter than mine. Very friendly guy, the kind of guy that would always be smiling, that would always be happy. You know what I mean? Not a glummy guy at all. A very happy guy. He's telling me that some people went into the livery. How do you say that? Because they liked horses better than people, but he actually liked both. He understood people and horses. So he wasn't the typical kind of person who was like, give me an animal over a person. He liked people. He had friends. He had a lot of friends in all different levels, walks of life, right? But he always I think for him, he was interested in medicine. He felt like science and medicine was the way of the future, and he had a lot of respect. He had even more respect for, what he's telling me is he had more respect for science, people that went into science and medicine than people that went into law and barristers, judges, lawyers, because those people sorted out human emotions and failures. He's kind of saying, like, you know, our those people dealt with people's human problems. To him, that was like, that's just so, he really saw that as less than, right? But if you went into science or you went into medicine, you were really helping people, right? I mean, you're saving lives. That was so much better thing to choose, right? So he's particularly proud that he has kids that are now in medicine. And I'm seeing a young man who is African-American man who is quite handsome, tall, just good-looking guy. He's very proud of him, I think. Tulane, he's telling me he went to Tulane. Talking about somebody else singing in the choir at church. He also has granddaughters, great-granddaughters who are in the medicine as well. So he's proud. He's proud of his kids and his kids, right? He's proud that they've stayed in Louisiana. I don't know why. I mean, I guess he just has a lot of pride in his birthplace and in the place that he called home. He's very, like, pro Louisiana. It's kind of funny. Who's Sally? I don't know. Now he's talking about Sally. Was that your wife? Was that your wife? His mom. Sally was his mom. Okay. All right. And I'm asking him what his name is. He was talking about Broussard, but I don't know who Broussard is either. What is your name? It sounds like Peter, but it's said differently. It's not, doesn't sound like Peter, but I think it's Peter. I can't get it. But I think for ease, he's just going to call him Pete. I think Pete, maybe. Okay. So, very friendly. So let me see, is this guy's crossed over? Because here's the thing, guys. Even though you're crossed over, you might come back and visit because you like your birthplace. I mean, you particularly like it here and you're visiting your kids or whatever. If you have a strong connection to this little place that I was drawn to, he's crossed over. He's with his mother, Sally. Okay, duh. Big red truck. Okay, he's crossed over. He's just visiting. He has so many fond memories. He's almost crying. I mean, the energy makes me want to cry. Like, he has such fond memories here of this place that I'm at. I mean, now it's a museum, and you can see there's a door over there. It's a museum for whatever this is, the Herman Grima House from 1831. I don't really know what this is, but it's kind of cool. I don't know if I could get you back there or not. I can't. But anyway, so Pete, he is crossed over, which means he's not a ghost, and he's just visiting. And I came here, and I tuned in, and that's who popped up, was Pete. So that's pretty cool, right? Glad that he's crossed over and he's not hanging around. He's such a fun guy. I mean, it's almost like, I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but he's almost like dancing to the music, like, it's such a beautiful energy here, actually, to be honest with you. So anyway, that's Pete. I'm going to end this video now. I'm actually out and about. I'm really excited about our workshop that we're doing. I'm here with Jen's World Tarot. We're doing a workshop here in New Orleans. And man, have we had the craziest things have happening, right? When you know you're on the right road, you run into all these synchronicities. We ran into this amazing guy who was shopping in the French market and asked our opinion about something, and he was going to buy, right? And so he turns out to be this Reiki healer who's just an amazing energy. Like, he travels the world doing Reiki healing. And I just ran into somebody else today, has a metaphysical shop here that's just gave me the most amazing healing, truly phenomenal, life-changing healing, spur of the moment. So it's amazing to be here. Just wanted to kind of show you guys what's going on, and we'll be doing more videos. We've got a lot of things planned here, but I'll be in touch. I'll be in touch with you guys, and you guys can check out New Orleans and check out the spiritual side of New Orleans. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. Susan Lynn, Psychic Medium. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Really helps me out. And listen, we'll catch you guys soon. Take care, everybody.